vlogging. Welcome to the Will Show. So that's my new theme. I made it up just now. Kind of like it. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm recording this vlog off of my phone because my computer was glitching out, and every time I recorded it, the audio was out of sync with the video, and it looked retarded, and I actually debated just uploading that, but I didn't, because I'm faithful to you, the viewer. Okay, so, Pokemon hat. I got my hair cut, as you can see. Same as before, just, I think it's in the other direction, and shorter, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know these things about hair and style. Also, because I'm doing this off of my phone, it's going to be edited a little bit differently and roughly, and probably a lot less, because I'm using an app. Anyway, so update. Friday night, I slept over at my friend Tyler's house, and it was me, him, and his brother, Trevor, and her friend Reese, and then his brother, Avery. Well, Avery and his brother Reese. Anyway, that's not the point. 5 guys. And we go to Target, and we run into these random people who are like, hey, let me tell you a story. And I elaborated this more on my older video that I made 5 minutes ago, but it didn't work, and I'm just gonna, give you the quick version. So, these people are like, or this guy with this group of him and 2 girls. Tall, lanky guy, curly blonde hair, jacked up teeth, cute blonde girl, and one emo, lesbian-looking girl. So the guy's like, hey, let me tell you guys a story. And he was, what is this? Anyway, the guy's like, let me tell you a story. And so we walk up, and this guy is freaking hilarious. He's like a stand-up comedian. And so he's talking to us. He tells us some stories. He does this thing where, like, he tells the story, and then he goes off on, like, a side story. And then it was really cool. Anyway, so we go to talk to him, and we form, like, the group circle is, so, me, right there, see that dot? That's me. Then, funny guy. Alright. Next to me. Emo girl. That one. Write it. Emo. Lesbian. Then, cute blonde. Then Tyler, my friend, and his twin. Cool, I like having friends who are twins, it's pretty cool. Trevor. So there's how the group's set up. That's the circle, that we're all standing in outside of Target. And then over here, we've got Avery and Reese behind me. You can see them there. And they're just thrashing around, like, being crazy, because that's, they're crazy. And so, me and this cute blonde keep making eye contact. I'm like, oh. So I repositioned myself in the group to get away from Avery, mostly, but also to get closer to her. And so I go around the funny guy and get around here. So now I'm right here in between the funny guy and the emo lesbian girl, whose name was Kai. I thought that was a cool name. Anyway, so I'm in between funny guy named Ferret and Kai. And then when I go behind the funny guy to, like, move around, or Ferret, he's like, I don't like people behind me. He's got all kinds of mental things. So he doesn't like people behind me, so to mess with him, the blonde girl named Sabrina, goes around and messes with him, like, going behind him, right? And then she moves right next to me, and she's standing next to me. And I was like, alright, I repositioned myself to get closer to her, and then she repositioned herself right next to me. There's gotta be some kind of, like, connection here. I overthink a lot of things. But, so then she has this journal, and I write down my name and phone number in it. And then as we're leaving, I'm like, hey, you should call me. And I didn't really expect her to actually, like, call me, or at least so quickly. But that night, she texted me like, hey, what's up, it's Sabrina. I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And she asked to hang out, and the next day. And so that night, we texted a lot, and learned we have a lot in common, and she's really cool. Then we hang out the next day, and dude, viewers, I am way into this girl. She's super cool. Anyway, that happened. It was ridiculously cool. Probably the best way I've ever met a girl before. Like, it was awesome. And after hanging out with them, okay, so when we went over and hung out with them at Target, we were talking to them for literally like 3 hours and had no idea. And then when we left, my sides were in pain. I was laughing so hard. So then I hung out with her the next day, and she's pretty cool. It was like this thing where it was me and her, and then her friend Kai, and Kai's girlfriend, Bryce, which, yeah. And so they're, you know, both girls. And, so then so that happened. And she's cool. And she's probably never going to talk to me again, because she's probably going to watch this video, but there you go. Then, at school today, we have STAR testing. And this is going to be a long video. So, my friends are like, hey, you want to take the Altoid challenge? And I was like, sure, what's that? You know, thinking like the cinnamon challenge, you know? And it's where you take a whole box of Altoids, put it in your mouth, chew it, and then drink water. Not pleasant. I will tell you that. So I did it, and it was really easy, and I swallowed it all, and I was like, you guys are idiots, that's easy. And then they're like, you now have diarrhea. That was like, well, fuck. So, during STAR testing, which is like I'm sitting in one place for hours taking tests, I am having all of these stomach pains. Luckily, it was a small box of Altoids, not like the large one, so I didn't get diarrhea. Very luckily. But I was in so much pain, and at one point in the test, I literally, like, had a fever, and I was sweating, and I had to take my jacket off, and the guy next to me was like, dude, what the fuck? Anyway, it was really weird, and, not pleasant. And, oh yeah, and I texted that to the cute blonde girl, which I think weirded her out. Probably. Because, I mean, hey, what's up? I have diarrhea. You probably don't think I'm attractive anymore. Yeah. And, so, that's that. My update for today, which is Monday, June 6th. I don't know. No, what month is it? May 6th. Because yesterday was Drinko de Mayo. Anyway, there you go. Signing off, Will Wasatsky.